Hey friend! If you are new here, my name is Lynn, and my goal here on this channel is to help you not only make more money, but to manage it better while still being kind to yourself and enjoying life along the way. So if you enjoy content like that, definitely subscribe and join the party. So I feel like a large reason why many people avoid the conversation about money is because, let's be honest, finance can sometimes be boring. It can be overwhelming. It can be a little mundane and a little dry. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about different ways to gamify money so that your money is a fun and exciting topic for you in the same way that self-care or music can be an exciting topic as well. Number one is to create a challenge for yourself. Create a 30 or 90-day challenge for you to either save more, invest more, or make more money. Design something cute and aesthetic on Notion or Canva, print it out or keep it digital, and treat it like a transformation series. Just like you would for a fitness goal or for a skincare goal, you would take before and after pictures. So do the same thing with your finances. Do a before of your checkings accounts and your savings accounts. And then at the end of the 30 or 90 days, do another check-in with yourself to see how much progress you've made. The next idea to gamify your finances is to create a finance brunch club. This is when you and your closest friends get together once a month to discuss your current money wins and your future money goals. You can literally go out together and get brunch, you can get dinner, or you can meet virtually via Zoom or Google Meet. You can take turns going around and talking about wins that you had for the month. For example, I finally opened up my high yield savings account, and talk about money goals for the future. For example, I'd like to finally start my baking company as a side hustle to bring in an extra stream of income. This will allow your friend group to talk about earning more money and also hold each other accountable. You can make it really fun by having themes every single month and rotating who's responsible for choosing the restaurant or choosing the theme. Small caveat here, you want to do this with people that you trust because you're going to be talking about your personal finances, and personal finances are personal for a reason. So yes, this can be your 4 closest friends, or it can be just you and your best friend. Maybe you and a family member, you and your husband. If there's no one else that you trust, at the very least, you trust yourself. So go ahead and make this a fun little activity for just you. There should be no shame in your game if your finance brunch club has a reservation for one every single month. It's okay, it's an elite club and not everyone's invited. Interrupting this portion of today's video really quickly because as we talk about making money in a fun and less stressful way, I think it's really important that we acknowledge the tools and the resources that we use in order to get there. Now, as you know, or maybe not because you're new here, hey friend, I have talked quite a bit about dropshipping on my channel. Dropshipping is one of the easier and most simple ways to get into e-commerce without having a ton of money to start. If you ever wanted to start an online store or online boutique of sorts, and you didn't have a lot of money up front to invest in inventory, I would 1000% recommend that you go the dropshipping route first. It's 2025 and the girlies are still making multiple 6 figures with dropshipping. One of the very first stores that I ever started was a dropshipping model, and it allowed me to get into the world of e-commerce while learning about marketing, inventory, operations, and just being an online entrepreneur in general. If I'm being completely honest with you, one of the only reasons why I stopped doing the dropshipping model was because my products were coming from overseas and that lead time was driving me crazy. So that's why I'm so excited to put you on to Doba if you haven't already heard of it before. Doba is one of the OGs in the dropshipping game. They have over 20 years of experience, which is wild if you think about it because they've been around since before most of us even knew what e-commerce was. What I really like about them is that they work with a ton of US-based wholesalers, which means your products aren't coming from halfway across the world. You can actually get Amazon-level shipping times, fast, reliable, which you and your customers are gonna love. One of the best parts, in my opinion, is that there's no minimum order quantities, so you don't have to go all in and buy a ton of product when you're just in the testing phase. You can literally buy 1 or thousands. It's totally up to you, and you can start small and grow at your own pace. They also integrate with all the big platforms, Shopify, TikTok, Amazon, eBay, whatever you're using, it's a plug and play, super beginner friendly system. So if you've been kind of procrastinating on starting the dropshipping store, or you just want to upgrade your current store, go ahead and check out Doba. I'm going to leave a link in the description bar.
There is absolutely no harm in checking it out and seeing if it works for you.
I will likely be doing follow-up videos and demos on Doba because I really do think this is an amazing platform to use for your drop shipping. So be on the lookout for those. And thank you to Doba for sponsoring this portion of today's video. The next idea is to create a monthly bingo card. You're going to be pulling out your Notion, your Canva, or your Pinterest once again, and this time you're creating a bingo card that is filled with many activities that help to build better money habits. For example, didn't order takeout all week, or if you were going on a vacation or going to an event, you ended up shopping in your closet, instead of putting in a whole new order for a bunch of clothing on your favorite fashion store. Revolve doesn't need any more of your money this month. You get the gist, you print it out or you keep it digital, and every time you accomplish something on your bingo card, you mark it off or you put a sticker on it, and you finally get a row or a blackout of the entire card. You treat yourself to something nice that you've decided on prior to starting the bingo game so that it's fair to yourself, because you don't want to cheat yourself out of your goal setting. Don't start the game and the treat is a Coach bag, and then by the end of the game, the treat is a Chanel bag. Be fair. Thank you very much. Next idea is to have an aesthetically pleasing savings jar in the house that also couples with breaking bad habits. So not only are you saving towards particular goals, but you're able to break habits that you've been telling yourself you're going to stop for a while. If you live with your spouse, you can have a swearing jar. Every time one of you swears, put some money in the jar. Every time someone misses a workout, put some money in the jar. So you're able to build other personal development habits while saving money together, and it's fun and exciting. Choose a jar that's aesthetically pleasing and sparks joy for you every time you see it. Quick little intermission here. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. It really helps with the algorithm and it keeps me making these videos for y'all. So go ahead and tap. Don't worry, I will wait for you. It's okay. I will wait. I will wait for you. For you. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Now back to the video. Next idea is for my girlies who love them some soft, calm, and serene vibes. The idea is to simply journal. Get yourself an aesthetically pleasing journal that sparks joy for you every time you reach for it, so that you can write about your current wins, your future goals, and affirm yourself. You can make this a weekly or daily activity. Bonus points to make it a fun activity for yourself and make it a self-care activity is to turn on some music, light some candles, and just make it an event for yourself. Include this in your self-care routine the same way you would get really excited to use a new body wash, a body scrub, a new lotion to do your skincare. Add this journaling routine into your everyday self-care routine so that you're reminded to take care of yourself, not just physically, but financially as well. Next idea is similar to the first, but it includes other people. It includes your loved ones, a significant other, family member, or your closest friends. You can have yourself a budget/vision board party. Now, I know towards the beginning of the year and the end of the year, these are very popular amongst the friend groups. However, this is your reminder that you do not need to wait for a particular time of the year to have yourself a budget and or goal party. Throw a budget party in the middle of September. Who cares? It's a perfect excuse to see your friends, to talk about something so optimistic like your budget and your goals and your finances. It sparks joy in the friend group. Everyone feels empowered and motivated, and you get to hold yourselves accountable throughout the year. You can make this a themed party, or you can make it a potluck so that everyone brings something on theme. It's fun. Next idea is to have yourself a surprise sweet treat at the end of the month. Let's be honest, discipline is way more fun when you are guaranteed a reward at the end of it. So at the beginning of the month or the quarter, write down 5 to 10 different surprises for yourself. Put it in a jar, a bucket, a hat, whatever. And at the end of the quarter, if you've hit your finance goals, go ahead and shake it up, shake up the jar, shake up the hat, whatever, twist it around, and pick out a treat for yourself, a surprise treat that you'll be able to reward yourself with for hitting your target goals for the quarter. Depending on what your goals are, this can be anything from your favorite purse to a solo trip to a luxury candle that you've been eyeing, or a solo fancy dinner at a Michelin star restaurant. Whatever it is, you know what your budget is and you know what is within the realm of reasonable. So choose 5 to 10 things that you could potentially surprise yourself with at the end of the quarter or at the end of the year, depending on what you decide for yourself. And that sums up some ideas that you can use to gamify money so that saving, investing, and making more money is a lot more fun for you and less dry, boring, mundane, and overwhelming. When you normalize conversations about money and you normalize reviewing your finances often, you realize that it's really not as daunting as you once thought it was. I hope this video helped even a little bit. I would love to know what are some ideas you have or some ways that you have gamified money that work for you. Drop it down below in the comments. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I love you so much. Love you to the moon and back. Be true to you. Mwah. Bye.